We're down in Key West and we're fishing the final sail.
$150 to $200 million worth of boats will come to town.
Everything built up to this event.
These sailfish tournaments have tremendous payouts at the end.
Whoa!
If you don't bring your A game, you're gonna get laughed at.
Oh, tail! Tail! Come on, guys, come on. Way to go. You got double! You got a double!
I'm on here. Go, 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 go! The guys that fish this sailfish circuit, it is by far the best sail fishermen in the world. They are the fastest at putting the kites out. They have the best baits on the planet. They spend weeks before each tournament getting ready. Every fish counts. This particular tournament is called the Final Sail. It's actually the fourth leg of a four-leg series. It starts in Palm Beach, works its way down to Miami, works its way down through the Keys, and then ends up in Key West. And this is where they crown the champion of that four-leg series.
The Sailfish series is called the Quest for the Crest, and it's basically 4 events that brings together some of the best sailfishing teams in the world.
But anybody can enter this tournament. You don't have to have had fished another tournament in the earlier legs to be in this tournament. However, 30-plus teams that are in this particular event have fished them all, and they're trying to be crowned the champion. So it's pretty serious, and this particular tournament has the highest dollar figure at the end.
Everything built up to this event. These guys are fishing for a $2.5 million purse over the course of 4 events. I think what means the most to me and what means the most to these guys is that burgundy jacket that we put on those guys. It's not about money, it's about pride and being the best at what you do, which is not an easy thing given the talent level of these teams fishing these events. And it's called the grand finale for a reason, because there's no better place to host an event of this magnitude, in my opinion, than Key West, Florida. You've got world-class entertainment, you've got world-class fishing, and we bring together world-class top teams to do it.
To compete at this level, it is amazing the amount of effort and finite detail it takes in logistics to get a boat prepared, the bait prepared, the crew, the team, the tackle is a full-time endeavor just to stay on this level of competitiveness.
Sailfishing tournaments is one of the most intense things you can do in fishing. I fished in bonefish tournaments and tarpon tournaments, blue marlin tournaments, but sailfishing on a competitive level, there's nothing like it. You have the best fishermen in the world fishing here for 3-4 days, and if you don't bring your A game, you're gonna get laughed at.
I'm down here in Key West with the rest of the Seahunter sailfish team. This actually started 4 days ago when I met the guys in Miami to bring this boat down to Key West and meet the rest of the gang. This particular boat that we're using in this tournament was picked for this particular sailfish tournament because you never know how the sailfishing is going to be here. So we picked a boat that was in Miami. We thought it would give us an edge. It has 4 350s on it, it's fast, has a tower so we can see tailors if the fish are tailing or flopping. One of the most critical aspects of any sailfish tournament is the bait. So a couple of young guys on this team, Bernie and Ray, have been for weeks catching these baits and putting them in the pen and feeding them, and we're gonna bring these baits down. So the journey has begun. You know, we've left Miami, we're headed down. We gotta pass Key Largo on the way to Key West, and I have a friend there that I buy bait from often, and he's notorious for having great baits. Though we have hundreds of baits already in the boat, you never know what's gonna happen during the tournament. Thank you. Next stop, Key West.
Mine right here, Rob.
Where is it? Right here?
Yeah, all right, cool. Charlie's waiting for us in there.
You know, the whole team has made it down to Key West. We came down early, so we didn't have to feel rushed. We could relax, get everything prepped for the tournament. And you know what? I had a little time.
Oh, cobia.
Oh!
Yeah.
Rob and Mike are loving the fact that I'm really having to work hard and fight this fish.
It's one of the most ancient forms of hide and seek known to man. And nobody knows how to play the fishing game better than the backcountry guides and offshore captains of the Florida Keys and Key West. Ready or not, here we come.
You can walk through these woods, and if you go slowly and are observant, you see things and find things that are unbelievable. Other people are visiting a place that's exciting or dangerous or mysterious or cold or hot or wet or dry. I don't care. That's just where I'm supposed to be.
The Seahunter is brought to you by the Florida Keys and Key West. Come as you are. Seahunter boats, indestructible, unsinkable. Yeti coolers, built for the wild. Yamaha outboards. Wet Sounds, the ultimate sound machine for your boat. Quantum and Finor, inshore and offshore reels since 1933. You know, the whole team has made it down to Key West. We came down early, so we didn't have to feel rushed. We could relax, get everything prepped for the tournament. And you know what? I had a little time. And Charlie, Mike, and I decided to go play a little bit, go fishing, and my wife came down, and we decided to do the same thing.
There's an area we cheat and go permit fish, and it's west of the Marquesas. And the wrecks are in 6 to 8, 10 feet of water, and it's a blast.
Oh, cobia.
Oh, sweet! Yeah. The most fun in fishing is just watching the stripes. Oh! That was hot.
We just had a blast watching these barracudas skyrocket, the aggressiveness of them. It was a blast.
Cobia is over here to the right at 3 o'clock. Whole bunch of them. Permit coming to eat my crab.
Get him.
I did. Just kind of try to stay on top of him. He's right here.
All right, I'm on.
Ah!
Behind you.
Come on, Charlie, catch a damn fish.
I'm trying.
Pretty work, Rob. Pretty work. Take your fish.
Go. He's going down the opposite side of the wreck, coming towards the bow of it.
Nice. Oh, don't tail slap it. Nice permit, Rob. Come on. Nicely done, brother.
I don't know what kind of line I'm dealing with after all that.
I know.
I do not believe we caught that damn fish. I do not believe we caught that. Hey, Charlie, I got to put primer on. Why don't you hook a cobia up? Make it really fun. Anticipation of this tournament's just been wearing me thin. So my wife's coming down to spend a few days with me before the tournament. We're gonna go shopping, have some lunch together, enjoy the views around Key West, and then later on I have a little surprise for her.
I was like, heck, can I put one on a hook and let's just see what they got? Rob and Mike are loving the fact that I'm really having to work hard and fight this fish.
It's nice to have come down early and kind of be relaxed before the games begin, but now it's time to get the team together. So, how's the sailfish bite?
You know, it's been tough. It's been scattered. They're flopping all over. But up until the last 2-3 days, they haven't done much at all.
Yeah. You know, this time of year I'm mostly tarpon fishing, so I'm kind of out of the loop of what's been going on other than talking to guys.
You know, they're starting to show up. It was good yesterday. They tailed. They didn't tail till like midday, but after that they started.
You think that's a tide thing or a wind change did that?
I think it's the tide coming off the reef. It's coming across the reef.
The falling tide. Yeah, same thing happens up the road for us, like at Key Largo when that tide starts falling. When you get that hard east wind, it does the same thing.
So what are we gonna do?
We'll see how it works out. Besides, we're not driving, we're fishing.
That's right. El Capitan.
Yeah. You know, the Seahunter sailfish team that we put together for this final sail is a great cast of characters. Some of them are young, some of them are old like me and Ralph, but either way, we're all very, very competitive, and we're pretty fired up about this game. You know, Ralph Montalvo is somebody I respect dearly. He started Seahunter boats from scratch. I mean, brought the company from ground zero to where it is now. The guy is super competitive. He was a football player, and he doesn't take tournaments lightly. I mean, this guy is serious as anybody about it, and when you lose a fish, you'll know about it quickly. Mike Weinhofer, one of my great friends, a great captain here in Key West, been down here for years, also a very competitive individual, but also very knowledgeable of the area, so Mike's a great asset, being the final sales right here in his backyard. Bernie Jr. is a young guy who's probably spent the last 5-6 years of his life possessed with just catching sailfish. I mean, the guy loves to fish for everything, but he's a demon in the sailfish alley. Bernie Sr., you know, tremendously nice guy, a little quiet. Sometimes you don't even know he's there, but he's that guy that has the diligence to stand up in the bow of the boat and fish a flat line while we're all back there playing with the kites. Michael Boozy, another young guy who's very enthusiastic about the sailfish deal, and he and Bernie Jr. have played a giant role in catching the bait for this series, as well as being great on the kite. Nick is there to be part of the team and help catch fish just like the rest of us, but his main job on this team is to get video verification of every catch. All these tournaments require video verification that one, you have a sailfish, and two, you got the leader touch. The whole reason that we take a pre-fish day the day before a tournament is to get the team gelling together. I mean, there's a lot of work and a lot of timing that goes into putting 2 kites up, putting six baits in the water, getting the guy on the bow with the flat lines. So though we want to go catch a sailfish and go into this tournament with a positive attitude, the whole goal is to, 1, get the team together, working together as a unit, and 2, look at the conditions that God has given us to see where the sailfish are going to be traveling the next day.
Let's get some lines in the water. Let's see if this area is good.
The whole key to success in a sailfish tournament is having your baits fishing in the water as much as possible.
Mid-bait's a badass.
Something going on in this inside one. Watch it, watch it.
It's critical that everybody on the team has their job. One guy's letting out the kite. Another guy is putting the clips from the rods in the kite ring. Another guy's bridling on the baits at the same time while the kite is going out. So all that's happening at the same time, and one little miscue, you got to start over. It screws up the whole situation.
Hey, this looks really good.
It's critical that every member does his job and does it well. In the sailfish tournament environment, you see a vast amount of different kinds of boats.
You have the big sport fishing boats with the super big towers on it so that they can see fish better. They feel they can see fish better. It's more comfortable, air conditioning. The owner can sit in there and hear on his headsets that they have a sailfish coming up and walk out and catch a sailfish.
You see the center console that has 4 motors on it, that's fast, maneuverable, gets there quickly, rides well. Tremendous bait storage.
You have mid-center console boats that give you a little bit more comfort, that you can put a tower on or not have a tower on.
In these Sailfish Championships in Key West, $150 to $200 million worth of boats will come to town. Whether they're 80-foot sport fishes or 50-foot center consoles, it's just amazing the amount of metal that comes to town.
There are all different mindsets and different strategies that these sailfish teams use. and their boat surrounds their strategy. So we got through the practice day, and every tournament always has a captain's meeting or a rules meeting where there's a gathering of all the boats and the captains and mates. And I always enjoy these parties because I get to catch up with old friends that I haven't seen in a long time. These are guys I've known for years, often some of them from when I was a little kid.
I've known this guy for 40 years, and I'm only 46.
I get to visit with old buddies, even though they are the competition. The next day, the friendship's over, but it's great to shake their hand and pat them on the back and catch up with their lives as well.
Okay. We get it figured out, Charlie?
We all figured out.
I got all the patterns.
Boat number that means it's officially.
We're not on his boat. You think we would fish with this guy?
I'm the one stuck with him.
I wouldn't allow him.
Come on.
No, neither of these two.
I need one more of those, and then I'll do a double Tito's and soda.
We're just days away, guys, from crowning the new #1 team in the world in competitive sail fishing. 3 days of hardcore tournament fishing await us here.
I will say that this particular tournament had one of the nicest venues for a kickoff party that I've ever been to. On the west end of Key West, got to watch the sunset close to Mallory Square. The food was exquisite, much better than most kickoff parties. And you know, it was just a great time.
Hopefully we're going to catch some sailfish. Hopefully it's not a slow day, we can get our bites. Have a repeat of last year.
How do the baits look?
Great. We're going to need to catch more bait though.
I could have said, we could have 5,000 baits and he would say the same thing. We're going to need much more bait.
I'm glad you realize it. It's not enough, though.
This is why the kite yesterday was falling.
This is still huge. This is on the other rod.
Of the half.
We need one that half that size.
Quarter?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's day one. We've left the marina. It's a beautiful day. We're running all the way to the east boundary. We're actually running about 20 miles to the east. And this is the time when I start getting the butterflies.
It should be lines in, 8 o'clock.
Though I'm not nervous, it's more of an anxious, excitement. And I just can't wait to get the kites up and get the baits in the water to see what's going to happen.
Hey, good job, guys. That was good. Got the kites out. All right, so we're in the right depth. 194, they're coming through here. They're just real slow eaters, guys.
That's the way they were on Saturday.
This one?
Can't throw it in the water.
Sail, short bait, sail. Something's on your short bait. Look, I saw Bill come up.
Thought he was going with it.
He's swimming off with it, right?
I thought he was. Not there, though.
I saw Bill. You saw the Bill, right?
I saw it.
Yeah. Watch the other baits, guys.
Oh, something's on my mid. Something bent on my mid.
Please catch him.
Yeah.
Are you on? Oh, that's a sail. That has to be a sail. It's going to the left. It doesn't need this hook yet. It's going to the left. Raise up your lines, Mike.
I think he's down deep.
He's down real deep right now. That may be a sail, brother.
Pull out one of the gaps just in case it's something decent. That's a big blackfin, I think. Okay, there's the leader, guys.
Gonna take it.
You going on it, Mike?
Yup.
All right. You gotta have another blackfin, Mike.
Yeah, I know. Staying up high though. Yeah, there it goes.
Oh, it's a sailor. I think it's a sailor. Oh no, you got foul hook bait. You lost it. Whatever it was. Whatever it was, it spit out the bait. We're 0 for 2 on that side.
Come on.
It's all right. We'll get more.
And we pull out to the edge, and there's an okay current line. We call that live water. Sometimes it's very distinct. This particular day, it wasn't very distinct. So while we're putting baits out, we pick an edge. We're at the same time watching diligently for any signs of a sailfish free jumping or a tailing sailfish or anything that will give us a hint. I'm on here.
You're on? That's a sail, bro.
It feels like him, bro.
I know it's him. Let's go. There he is. A sail. It's a sail.
Keep up with the Seahunter on social media. Follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook. You can also visit us at theseahuntertv.com.
There's no espresso machine. No smiling barista. Just you and an axe. You're welcome to a hot cup of comfort. But you gotta serve yourself.
It's one of the most ancient forms of hide and seek known to man. And nobody knows how to play the fishing game better than the backcountry guides and offshore captains of the Florida Keys and Key West. Ready or not, here we come.
The Seahunter is brought to you by Garmin Will Take You There, Lumar, Best Fab, Alvarez General Boats, Acroplex for all your custom acrylics, Sea Star Solutions, while we're putting baits out, we pick an edge. We're at the same time watching diligently for any signs of a sailfish free jumping or a tailing sailfish or anything that will give us a hint.
I'm on here.
You're on?
I noticed.
That's a sail, bro. That's a sail. Go to a bow, go to a bow. Light drag, Rob, light drag.
Very light.
Okay. Let them know we got one up here.
I got that bottle.
Don't speak till you see the beak. Come on, Rob.
It feels like him, bro.
I know it's him. Let's go. There he is. A sail. A sail. Let's go.
Hey, I got the other flat around.
Reel it on the flat line. Reel. Cut that thing off. Come on. Reel it all the way in. Just cut it off.
Can I just cut it? Cut it. Just cut it. Give me your line.
Clear.
All right, ready? Rob, where is he?
He's right here.
Rob, pull that line off your line so they get entangled anything nasty. Only grab the other side, Bernie. Grab the other side. Pull it off.
Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I'll reel it through.
Get a knife.
Got it.
Don't worry about it, Ralph. It's sliding. It's sliding.
Yeah, it's gonna get in the motor. Okay, there it is. Let's grab it. Let's
go, 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 go.
Who's doing the camera? Mike, get in there.
Got it. Yeah, baby. Call it in.
Good job, boys. All right.
Good job, Rob.
Filtered.
I'm not.
Filtered. You got it.
Good eyes, Ralph.
Maybe I should just run down the line and see them.
Are we gonna put them out?
Just be ready. Be ready.
Something black on them short right here.
Black is the right color,
No,
Rob.
it was black, whatever it was.
Okay. Is it running?
Yeah.
You on? Pulling drag?
He's up. He's running up.
Got the fish. That looks right.
Felt right.
Looks right. Not head shaking, right?
It's not dead. You know, it just feels like him.
It's gonna come up and jump. Make sure your drag's loose. Make sure we clear all the other lines if he starts jumping. Sail!
On the next episode of The Seahunter,
There he is. Come on, guys, come on.
Coming up. Go, 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 go.
Call it in, Rob. Good job. Woo!
Big wave, hold on.
No sail, second sail right here. Cast. Ah!